Welcome to the Tokyo Brought 23 Sneaker Channel and welcome to Tokyo, Japan. If you're checking out my content, that means you like sneakers and you like your sneaker content short, sharp and fast and you want to get as much information as you can in 10 minutes or less. That's what you get from Tokyo Brought 23 Sneaker Channel and that's what you're going to get today. It's Tuesday and that means we're continuing with the Tuesday Top 10. I've been counting down my top 10 sneaker YouTubers and today we're on to number 6. Today I'm going to be introducing you to not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 sneaker YouTubers who work together to make the Monday Midsole. You guys know that I do daily content every single day, and tomorrow will be a review of their Jordan 4 SE Laser Black gums. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and you don't miss out on tomorrow's amazing review of the Air Jordan 4s. As I said in the introduction, today is all about the Monday Midsole. It's a sneaker channel that drops live content once a week with 4 presenters, all of whom are incredible sneakerheads, steeped in sneaker culture with massive heat behind them every single week. You'll check them out and you'll see those boxes from the Container Store behind them full of heat. But it's not just the sneakers and the heat that make me watch these guys every single week. It's also the guys themselves. If I had to describe them, I would say honesty, I would say integrity, I would say loyalty. These guys are authentic, and that's a massive thing in my countdown of these sneaker YouTubers. People who are authentic, people who are real are the guys who I really relate to and I really want to be like. So that's why the Monday Midsole comes in at number 6 on my sneaker YouTuber countdown. 海外スニーカー YouTuber を紹介したいんです。下に貼っておるリンクをクリックしてこの Monday Midsole のチャンネルやビデオを見てください. Down below in the description you'll find links to these guys' social media accounts and the Monday Midsole channel itself. Be sure to check them out. They go live every single Monday at 8 p.m. in the US. But I'm not that sure if that's 8 p.m. Central or Western or Northeastern or United or Delta or Pan Am. 8 p.m. in the States translates to 9 a.m. on Tuesday here. 毎週火曜日午前中の9時ぐらいライブをするのでこの Monday Midsole さんのライブをぜひ見てください。もしそのライブは見えなかったら後でアップした動画でも見えます。So these guys go live every single Monday at 8 p.m. But if you miss that content, you can't check in on the live show. They do drop it as a regular YouTube upload later in the week. So you're sure not to miss out on your weekly content. Now, before I get into introducing you to these guys one at a time and giving you more information about what's actually on the channel, a quick word about subs. We passed the triple figure mark and we're into the hundreds, and that is a really important step for me. I feel like the channel's been validated. I feel like people are saying, yes, we want to check out your content, Tokyo Butter, and I feel like it's gone from just being me and people that I know into people out there who I don't know subscribing to the channel, and that really makes me feel good. I feel like you guys are connecting with me, I'm connecting with you, we're building a bit of a community, and I really want to keep doing that. So if you've subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for pushing us into triple figures, and let's keep this thing going and keep growing the channel. 今登録の数は100人以上になりました。東京バタ23はすっごい嬉しい。感謝します。登録してくれた人ありがとうございます。I will continue trying to bring you that daily content even when I'm feeling a bit sick and I sound a bit hoarse like I do today. I'm still going to channel it. I'm still going to bring out that content for you guys out there. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, follow the channel. Let's get into this Monday Midsole. They're into season 3. Congratulations, you guys, getting into season 3 of a live show on YouTube is absolutely epic and it's kind of groundbreaking in a way. I think you guys are the future. Live shows, structured live shows, not just somebody talking to the camera and fielding comments on the side, but actually structured live shows is the future of YouTube, and you guys are absolutely groundbreakers in that department. And not only is it the start of season 3, of course that means that season 2 ended recently. Man alive, did you guys end with a bang with Tony D2 Wild, who came in at number 10 on my sneaker YouTubers countdown, and there he was finishing season 2 for you guys, which is a massive coup. It was brilliant to see Tony D2 Wild on the Monday Midsole. Anyone watching this out there, make sure you go subscribe to the Monday Midsole and you can check out the previous content where you'll see Tony D joining the 4 guys for their 2-hour live session. So let's get into the 4 guys that present the Monday Midsole, you've got Buckeye City Sole. That's Sole, S-O-L-E, as in the bottom of a sneaker, not S-O-U-L. You can follow Buckeye City Sole on Instagram and Twitter, although I don't think he has his own YouTube account. Correct me if I'm wrong. As with the other three guys on the channel, Buckeye City Sole is surrounded by heat behind him. It's an absolutely amazing view when you can see what he's got behind him in those container boxes, sponsored by the Container Store. So make sure you check out Instagram and Twitter for Buckeye City Sole, straight out of Ohio. Following on from Buckeye City Sole, you've got One-Legged Lister, and that sounds like a strange name for a dude, but it's actually really accurate, and there's an amazing story behind that name. But I'm not going to bring you that story, because actually Dan is going to come in at one of the other places on the top 10, higher than the Monday Midsole, so apologies to the other three guys, and I'll save his story for later. So if you want to check out more about One-Legged Lister, check it every Tuesday. He'll be coming up in the sneaker YouTuber top 10 later on. You can follow One-Legged Lister on Instagram and YouTube. He's an irregular dropper, if you like, on YouTube, but he's a very regular dropper on Instagram, and the stuff that he's dropped is absolutely phenomenal. It's amazing, brilliant pictures with a story behind every single one. Really authentic comments down below, really interesting stories, and the viewpoint from One-Legged Lister. So he's very, very well worth following on Instagram and YouTube. And the third of the four presenters is Molly Mall. And the things I like about Molly is, first of all, I like that he's not drawn to hype. He likes his kind of Kyle Irvings, or sort of the not so hyped sneakers, as it were. He likes them for the authenticity of the sneaker itself, as opposed for the hype that comes behind them. And also behind him, in the most recent version of the Monday Midsole that I saw, he had the Kyrie Irving Icket sitting on the shelf behind him, and he actually brought them out the box and showcased them to us. And I did a review of that sneaker before Christmas, and it's absolutely one of the best sneakers of the season. So you definitely want to check out the Kyrie Irving 5 Ickets. And the fourth presenter that we have on the Monday Midsole is Poles and Jays. Poles and Jays is most active on Instagram. That's where you'll find him most often, and he drops a heck of a lot of content on Instagram. Really authentic, a lot of dialogue with his followers. But I have one gripe with you, Poles and Jays, and that is that you called yourself the people's grandpa, but you've only got like a couple of years on me. So what does that make me? I'm 42, even though I look 82. I'm 42, and you're calling yourself the people's grandpa. I can't be that far behind. Am I like the people's great uncle? But all kidding aside, these four guys work together brilliantly to bring you an amazing live, structured show. It's not just live talking to the camera, it's a structured show. And let's get into some of that structure and that regular content that you'll see every single week on the Monday Midsole. Okay, let's have a look at this regular content that you get on the Monday Midsole. Often it comes with a sponsor, and I think that's incredible. Another unique structure to this live show is that they've got sponsors supporting the channel. So it's not just a case, like I said, of that dialogue to the camera or even monologue to the camera. There's a whole lot of interaction going on with the comments down the side and these regular pieces of content, these regular features. Now, the first regular feature is What's in the Box, where the guys show their latest cops and their latest pickups, and they pull out of these boxes behind them stacks, honestly, stacks, ceiling to floor, wall to wall, stacks of containers full of heat, and they pull out what's new and in their collections and show them to you, and it's like jaw-droppingly good, amazing stuff. The Container Store sponsors that part of the show, and I'm not surprised, because these guys are pulling down heat from these containers, and it's just incredible. Honestly, you're talking hundreds of sneakers behind them. I'd be lucky if I could have one column of containers. They've got like hundreds of containers behind them, and they're pulling down their heat and showing it to you in the section every single week called What's in the Box. Another section that they have is called The Gap, and it's not the word gap, it's actually an acronym, GAP, which stands for gas, ass, and pass. Gas is if they think it's a real hot sneaker and it's fire. Ass is if they think it's an actual dud. And pass is when they don't really want to vote on it. So what happens is the four guys bring what they think is heat, and they share it with the other guys on the channel, and they ask each other if they think it's gas, ass, or pass. And they're also reading the comments down the side as people are checking in. It is a live show, and they're checking out to see whether everybody out there thinks it's gas, ass, or pass, and they assign points for it. It's a bit funny because One-Legged Lister wins every single week. He always wins. Right, Dan? Not really. He was actually chuffed to win in the opening episode of season 3 when his sneaker was the one that got the gases, and that made him the points winner for that week. And again, the GAP, the Gas Ass Pass, is sponsored by another community sponsor out there, and this time it's 8 and 9 Clothing. Now, I've been over to their webpage and checked their stuff out, and I seriously thought about actually getting something delivered. I'm here in Japan, and getting something delivered might be a challenge, but you know what? Their stuff's cool, so definitely check out 8 and 9 Clothing. They look like a really cool brand, and maybe they could take off here in Japan. Maybe they could sponsor me. And then the last of the regular content from the Monday Midsole that we want to bring is hashtag hero. And again, hashtag hero, just like the other regular segments, are designed to have that interactive element. And what happens is every single week, the four guys assign a hashtag, and then the viewers will post on their social media, especially on their Instagram, with the hashtag that's been decided for that week. And from those hashtags, the four guys choose their favorite hashtag hero. So you've got 4 different photos coming up through social media that have that same hashtag that was assigned the week before, and then out of those 4 they decide which one is actually the best. And after 4 weeks they've got 4 best photos. Those 4 go into a grand sort of prize drawing, and then the winner from there is drawn. So you've got like 16 going to 4 going to 1 over the course of 5 weeks. And again, it's sponsored by the Container Store, and I think I'm right, and I hope I'm not getting this wrong, but I think I'm right in saying that the winner gets 30 containers. So it's like 6 containers with 5 boxes in each for a total of 30 boxes. So they're getting 6 containers from the Container Store. Very, very good prize, incredible sponsor of the channel, and a really good regular feature on the Monday Midsole. Okay, I've tried to cram in as much as I possibly could about the Monday Midsole. I don't like my content to go beyond 10 minutes. I want it to be short, sharp, and fast, and hopefully I've managed to do that. I'm not 100% sure if I've kept it under the 10-minute mark, but you know, sometimes that happens. The Monday Midsole's worth talking about. So of course I was going on and on and on and on and on and on. Those guys are amazing. Like I said, integrity, honesty, loyalty. I loved it recently when they checked out my bro, son of some man. They called him fam, and I got little goosebumps when they called him fam. And I was like, that's so cool. It's such respect, such integrity. I really, really appreciated that. So if you're interested in the Monday Midsole, if you're from Japan and you want to check out an overseas sneaker YouTuber, Kaigai sneaker YouTuberを探してる人は絶対 Monday Midsole 毎週のライブを見てください. Definitely check in and have a look at these Monday Midsole guys. They're incredible. Every single week a live show which is posted later in the week on YouTube. Well worth checking out. Interactive, heat, sneaker news, drops, upcoming drops, what they've copped themselves, sneaker talk, special guests that come in from time to time. It really is an incredible show. Goes on for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Absolutely unbelievable that the guys can pull it together for that long. Total respect to the Monday Midsole from Tokyo, Japan. Okay, it's time for me to check out and say farewell. We're into those hundreds now on subscribers, so let's get that channel going up and up and up. Make sure you check in tomorrow for my review of the Air Jordan 4 SE Laser Black Gum. But for now, it's Tokyo Butter 23 signing off from Tokyo. See you tomorrow. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here, we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here, we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here, we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.